MedHyve. So this is the first time we are bringing MedHyve in public, and my name is Elle, and this is our clicker. All right. So from very interesting drones, we will move on and shift gears slightly, but we are going to talk about something that affects all of us. And as our friend has mentioned, that innovation is changing the way drones are cleaning up, monitoring, defending. We are also here to try to disrupt another industry. So all of you may have been to a hospital, yourself, a friend, a family. And we are fortunate that in Singapore, you expect a certain level of service, medical treatment, availability of supplies, and quality of facilities. And this is because Singapore is one of the leading healthcare systems globally. So the world comes to Singapore to learn from Singapore's system. Unfortunately, this is not the story for the rest of the region. So Malaysia, Philippines, Vietnam, Thailand, Indonesia, there is much to be improved in the healthcare system. And this is in spite of the fact that the market is worth 740 billion. This is brought about by three main things. One is we're an aging society. Two is there are lifestyle diseases, so smoking, night outs. And these are causing diseases like diabetes, heart problems. And there is a growing middle class. So the healthcare industry is booming. And it's actually a very good industry to disrupt. Just as drones are disrupting all the defense and environment, we would like to disrupt this industry, but it will be a big challenge because it's a very complex industry. So a recent article by the World Economic Forum actually tried to address this question. What is driving disruption? And the answer was proposed by a Harvard Business School professor, and it's not technology. It's actually a phenomenon called decoupling, where you look at an industry and then you try to choose which activity to do better than the rest. This is obvious in the cases of, let's say, Airbnb, where they disrupt a part of the travel and hospitality industry, or let's say Uber, where they disrupt a part of transportation. So they're not yet in submarines or oil tankers, but they have been successful in disrupting land transport for now. So for us in MedHyve, we have chosen an activity to disrupt, and that is on medical supply procurement. Okay, so imagine that you have a level 2 hospital in the Philippines. That means you are in the province, let's say a 4-hour drive away from the capital, and you need to replenish supply. Do you have an idea how they do this? Okay, so they don't have GBIS, obviously. They actually send their staff, maybe 1 or 2 staff, to travel all the way to the capital, go to the stores that actually sell the things that they need, pick them up, carry them physically, and then travel back to the hospital. That's the way they do it. Quite inefficient, agree? So there is a better way to do these things, and that's where we would like to come in. So for example, if a hospital needs something very basic like lab gowns or medical gowns, they will usually get this from a friend, someone they know, and probably at the end of a quarter of a period they might get some kickback. Your procurement officers may be getting some kickback. And what if they need x-rays or ECG machines? They only get this from existing suppliers, whether or not it's cost effective. Okay, so this limits the hospitals in terms of choices, in terms of price, and the healthcare system is not able to benefit from the upcoming innovation. Let me tell you a personal story. are you aware of the ECG machines that are being used? Okay, so in Philippines, the country, the reason why I'm talking about Philippines, by the way, is because that is our pilot market for now. So in the Philippines, if you purchase a hospital-grade ECG machine, it's somewhere between 80 to 120,000 local currency. Okay, there is an available ECG machine because of innovation that is a quarter of a size, same grade, hospital-grade 12-lead ECG machine for one-tenth the price. So why aren't they able to access this? Is because they do not know of its availability. So this existing system is very inefficient, and this is a problem, an obvious problem, and this is also the reason why healthcare provision is ineffective, low quality, high cost. It's not only happening in the Philippines, it's a similar situation in developing markets in the region. And this is in the backdrop of a $1 trillion industry. So if you look at this slide, Asian healthcare market value is 2.2 trillion. Okay? And if we just look at Southeast Asia, we're looking at a $740 billion market. Now, for MedHyve, we just want to address half of that. We are assuming half of it will be serviced by government. Okay, so we have a target market of about 370 billion. Now, because of this figure, vendors internationally want to come into our region. Can you imagine? They want to sell to hospitals. They want their products to be in the hospital supply room. And when we say supplies, we're talking about anything from cotton, syringe, gauze, tubes, medical pumps, to wheelchairs, walkers, to monitors, stethoscopes, going all the way to medical beds, x-ray machines. These are the high-ticket items, MRI machines and hemodialysis machines. These items run in the billions. And so this opportunity, we would like to open this opportunity to vendors. And that's why MedHyve comes in. This is the reason why we were birthed, why MedHyve was birthed. So this is what we are. We would like to raise efficiency in healthcare. We would like to lower costs to hospitals. But on the other side, we are providing AI-led insights to vendors in order to maximize their revenues. So in a couple of years, we will be the definitive source of medical supplies data in the region. Okay, so this is our solution. We have a B2B ecosystem that connects medical suppliers and buyers. So think of us as the Lazada of hospital supplies. We're very niche, we understand our industry, and we provide what our vendors specifically need. Okay, so as a business, does it make sense? We have 4 areas of revenue. One is we achieve commissions from every transaction made, and then we also sell our data analytics services, which will come later on. This is the AI, machine learning part of the business, and this is only available once we have data churning out. We have a consultancy service, and this happens because international vendors who would like to come into local markets need government approvals, FDA approvals. So this is an expertise areas where we would like to build our capacity in, and obviously a little bit on advertisements. So I'm almost finished. Okay. So now you know what we are doing and why we are doing it. I would like to share some of the traction that we have. We are currently ready. Our website is ready. So we're post for growth, and all the what do you call this? All the no. Okay, all the blinks in the website. That means our shopping and purchase features, the order taking, the quotation, the payment system, the canvassing tools, they're all ready. We have already done beta testing with actual hospitals. We have successfully taken order, received payment, delivered the items, and paid the supplier. So we have done that. And we have 800 hospitals ready to use. Why? Because we are supported by the Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines. This idea was actually birthed from their president. It was them who mentioned that, you know what we need? We need this. And it was from that point where I had to look into the story. And this is what I'm sharing with you today. So, I have 1 minute. MedHyve is ready to be launched, and we would like to go fast. We would like to scale the existing infrastructure that we have. We'd like to create a big marketing push, and that is why I am here pitching for funding. So later you will probably ask me, so let me tell you, we are raising 500,000 for 20% in exchange for 20% equity, and these are the items where it will be used for. So marketing, operations, expansion, and building of the data. That will be the foundation of our data analytics business. And so we are driving change in this industry. We are going to set a standard for medical supplies procurement. So this is your chance to be part of the team. I made it. Less than